Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Pisces, March 31, 2025. A new moon solar eclipse occurs early today, prompting a new beginning or final decision related to work, health, or self-care matters. It's a time for breathing new life into old routines. Perhaps due to a dilemma experienced this week, a reinvigoration process begins with this eclipse, whether this is about taking better care of yourself or recommitting to a work project. If you've had difficult work relations or situations, this is a time to start fresh. Whether circumstances seem to force the matter or motivation comes more spontaneously, the days and weeks ahead are active for building some structure into your daily life. Today's solar eclipse can serve as a cosmic push that motivates you to care for unfinished business related to work, chores, routines, and wellness. It's the final one falling in the service axis of your solar chart, the first of which happened about 2 years ago. Decisions that you've let hang or otherwise put off can begin to feel pressing. Today marks a solar in the heavens. However, you've likely felt the energy building for nearly a month. A destined fresh start is arriving like a fleet of angels, trumpeting from above. Solar eclipses bring new opportunities depending on where they fall in the sky. You were literally born to experience this moment. This eclipse brings a flurry of activity to your solar house of routines and employment. This will get you a lot of responsibility and may distract you from matters of the heart as you become especially busy. Be conscious of building a work and life balance that allows time for sex, love, passion, and adventure. Work is about to change for the better. Have faith that your work life will improve following the new moon partial solar in Aries. As the latest 6-month cycle begins, you may feel like anything could happen. Over this time, you could become aligned with a job that was simply meant to be. Other happenings, like changes in your role and work environment, will be destined. Meanwhile, Mercury retrograde will enter Pisces and conjunct Neptune in Pisces, which will inspire you to let your dreams materialize in your work life. The energy emanating from the planets today presents a mental challenge. Emotions and power are growling at one another, maybe they're even engaged in a real fight. The mental challenge is in stepping back and assess the situation. How much is at stake? Will it eventually blow over? Is it about winning and losing? Most of all, the challenge will be to continue to respect your personal health regimen in the face of this distraction. It is neither fair nor prudent to neglect your body and all the energy contained therein. Work with others to achieve the optimum results under this day's vibration. You may find that you can get the results you want all on your own the majority of the time. However, this day will see you far more efficient when you share your talents and abilities with as many other people as possible. Don't allow yourself to get to the point where you think you must do it all alone. This is never the case. You always have this resource. As the moon leaves a playful and creative part of your chart and returns to your busy work sector today, this won't see life suddenly shift towards being all work and no play, and instead, it is a window into the powering up of both sides of life's fence. The moon not only leaves Venus and Neptune aligned in a playful and creative part of your chart, but with Mercury retrograding back in for a do-over tomorrow. At the same time, the moon's return to your work sector as an eclipsing new moon is a prelude to major new developments over the coming days. Halfway between Venus, the planet of love's return to your romantic sector, and 2 days before Neptune, the planet of hopes and dreams, is due to leave, the moon wraps up its monthly visit. The romantically charged lunar vibes of the last few days have helped to ensure that, knowing it will be another 150 years before they meet up here again, you get the most out of this last encounter between the planets of love and dreams here. Scorpio, transformation and deep insight will guide you today. Your quote of the day: let go of what no longer serves you, and watch yourself grow. Your color of the day is deep maroon, representing power and renewal. Lucky numbers: 9, 15, 28. A realization may change the way you approach a situation. Your intuition is strong, trust it without hesitation. A deep conversation could strengthen an important connection. Welcome change with open arms, it's leading you somewhere better. Our eyes in the sky. Take a deep breath and settle into this moment. No matter what brought you here, trust that the right message will find you. Maybe you've been seeking clarity, hoping for a sign, or just needing a little reassurance. Whatever it is, allow yourself to receive these messages with an open heart. Let's see what the cards have to say. The first card that comes forward is the Star, and this is such a beautiful and hopeful energy to begin with. The Star is a reminder that even after the darkest nights, the light always returns. It carries the energy of renewal, inspiration, and faith in the journey ahead. If you've been going through a challenging time, this card reassures you that healing is happening, even if it's not visible yet. It's an invitation to trust that you are being guided, that the universe is supporting you in ways you may not even realize. Think about a time when things felt uncertain, but somehow, you found your way through. That same resilience is within you now. This is a moment to reconnect with your dreams, to believe in possibilities again, to allow hope to take up space in your heart. No matter what has happened before, you are still capable of joy, of love, of creating something beautiful. The next card in this reading is the Three of Wands, bringing in a sense of expansion, of looking ahead, of stepping into new opportunities. This card is about vision, about seeing beyond where you are now and recognizing that the future is filled with potential. Maybe you've been feeling restless, as if you're on the verge of something bigger but aren't quite sure what it is yet. This card encourages you to take a step back and look at the bigger picture. What excites you? What possibilities make you feel alive? The Three of Wands is a sign that you are growing, evolving, moving towards something meaningful. Even if the path isn't completely clear yet, trust that progress is being made. This is not a time to shrink back or second-guess yourself. You are meant to go further than you ever imagined. As we move forward, we have the Queen of Cups, bringing a deep, nurturing energy into this reading. This card speaks to emotional wisdom, intuition, and the power of compassion. It's a reminder to listen to your inner voice, to trust what you feel, to honor your emotions instead of pushing them aside. Have you been taking care of yourself? You take care of others? Have you been allowing yourself the same kindness and understanding that you offer to those around you? The Queen of Cups reminds you that strength isn't just about pushing forward, it's also about knowing when to pause, when to reflect, when to allow yourself to feel without judgment. If you've been craving deeper emotional connections, whether with yourself or others, this card encourages you to open your heart. Vulnerability is not weakness, it is one of the greatest sources of strength. The next card in this reading is the Eight of Pentacles, which carries a message of dedication, skill building, and the rewards of consistent effort. This is a card of mastery, of putting in the work to create something meaningful. Maybe you've been focused on a goal, a project, or even personal growth, and you're wondering if your efforts are paying off. This card is here to tell you that they are. Progress isn't always immediate, but every step you take, no matter how small, is bringing you closer to where you want to be. The Eight of Pentacles reminds you that success isn't about instant results, it's about showing up for yourself, day after day, even when it feels like nothing is happening. If you've been doubting whether you're on the right path, this card is confirmation that you are. Keep going. Your hard work will pay off in ways you can't yet see. Finally, we close this reading with the Ten of Pentacles, a card of stability, abundance, and long-term fulfillment. This is a powerful reminder that everything you are working toward is leading to something lasting. The Ten of Pentacles speaks to a sense of security, not just in a material sense, but in feeling deeply rooted, supported, and connected. It represents the things that truly matter: love, family, legacy, the sense of belonging that comes from knowing you are building something meaningful. If you've been questioning whether all of your efforts will lead to something real, this card reassures you that they will. It's a sign that the foundation you are creating now will bring long-term fulfillment. Whether this is in your career, your relationships, or your personal journey, trust that you are laying the groundwork for something beautiful. Looking at this reading as a whole, there is a powerful story here. The Star reminds you to have faith, to believe in what's possible. The Three of Wands encourages you to look ahead, to dream bigger, to trust that you are meant for more. The Queen of Cups asks you to nurture yourself, to listen to your heart, to honor your emotions. The Eight of Pentacles reassures you that your hard work is not in vain, that everything you are doing is building towards something real. And the Ten of Pentacles reminds you that true fulfillment comes from the things that last, the connections you build, the love you share, the legacy you leave behind. You are on a journey, and every step you take is leading you somewhere meaningful. Trust yourself. Keep believing in what's possible. Open your heart to new experiences, and know that you are capable of creating a life that feels truly fulfilling. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Do any of these messages resonate? Are you in a period of growth, of hope, of working towards something bigger? What is one thing you are proud of yourself for right now? Let's create a space where we can support and uplift each other as we continue moving forward.